Hello, it's Jason here. Today's video is going to be a little different than the usual review and all that kind of stuff. I asked a bunch of YouTubers for a favour. I wanted them to talk about a show they liked, but talk about what they did not like about that TV show. Maybe it's something that annoyed them, something they hated, because while we love TV shows, we love to rant and get annoyed about them as well, because we're like disappointed parents. We love you, TV show, but you're better than this. I'm disappointed in you. This video is just a bit of fun, so I hope you enjoy it. Season 8 of Dexter can go die in a wood chipper for all I care. No, it is not okay.
Game of Thrones. Boy, do I have a bone to pick with you guys. I know it's been a couple of seasons, but how are you going to kill off the best character on the show? Seriously, why would you kill off... Joffrey's. I know it happens in the book. You could have postponed it. That kid was carrying that show. He was so good that in real life people were sending him death threats. And now he's dead. You know what we have left? The Stark children. When are they gonna die? Please, Game of Thrones. I could read the book, but no, I don't want to cheat. That's cheating. Why don't you tell me, when will the Stark children die? The two sisters? Boring storyline. Next, please. The crippled little brother? Don't care about him. Oh no, he's going to be a really important character later on because, you know, he can talk to wolves and other animals and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care if he's the land equivalent to Aquaman. I don't like Aquaman. There's only one hope for this show, in my opinion. Long live Ramsay.
How I Met Your Mother was my all-time favorite comedy show ever. I loved, and still love, everything about the story, the writing, the characters. It was just like, so perfect. I laughed, I cried. Still, even with all that wonder, there was the worst part of How I Met Your Mother, and it's the finale. I hated the finale. It's like they built up this amazing story just to rip my heart out at the end. And if you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you because the rest of the show, you know, it's alright, but I just can't with the finale. They built up this wonderful story to take it away. I feel like I was broken up with over the phone by my significant other's mom. That's how the finale made me feel about How I Met Your Mother, and I hate it. Legendary. It could have been legendary.
Now this one wasn't because the episode was poorly done, just because of the character being incredibly stupid, and obviously they had written it that way, but it still pissed me off a lot. This episode was episode 11 from season 3 of The Walking Dead. On this episode, Andrea had been having engagements with one of the main antagonists of that season, which was the governor. And she had talked to Rick, or the main character of The Walking Dead, if you haven't seen it, and she had agreed to kill the governor, which, since she was so close to him, she had the opportunity. And so she'd gone along, you know, she slept with him, and when he was sleeping, she took a knife out and was about to kill him, but then decided not to. Because of that, around 50 to 60 people died the rest of that season. And I was like, you asshole. You are an absolute asshole.
My favorite TV show is Teen Wolf, but something that really upsets me about it is that sometimes a werewolf will get stabbed and the wound will heal right away, but other times they'll get stabbed in the exact same spot and then just die. It's so frustrating.
The worst thing about Game of Thrones is the fact that Daenerys Targaryen and Starks are the only ones with awesome animals kicking butt by their side. Daenerys has her dragons turning people into barbecue meat, and the Starks have their wolves ripping their enemies' throats out. But where's the awesome animals working for the Lannisters or the Baratheons? Could you imagine if Cersei Lannister owned a giant three-headed lion? Could you imagine if Cersei's giant three-headed lion took on Daenerys' three dragons in a fight? Now that would be some awesome storytelling.
I'm here to talk about Sense8 from Netflix. This is a great series. I watched every single one of them. I binged it. I don't do that often, so that means something was good about it. The problem, though, is that things were so slow. Basically, it's 8 people who have a psychic connection to each other and can show up to help each other in any of their personal endeavors. This one guy in Kenya has a van called the Van Dam van, and he uses the spirit of a Korean woman, no matter how racist that is, to help him defeat the mob in Kenya. It was just so slow that in 2 episodes, it was like watching paint dry. The entire series could be condensed down into those 2 episodes, and you could still say nothing happened.
There's very little I enjoy more after a long day at work than coming home and watching some Star Wars The Clone Wars. But for something that started off as kids' animated series, it's gone down the rabbit hole. Almost every episode of the last few seasons, before it got cancelled, was full of torture, decapitation, and other disturbing elements. As an adult, I understand it's part of the plot, but if I was a kid, I'd probably be having nightmares if I watched that before going to bed. The amount of violence and drama in Star Wars The Clone Wars at times puts Arrow to shame. Sorry Darth Maul, Sidious, and various other Darths. Maybe a kids' animated series just isn't the right format for you.
And that's it. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the people who contributed to this video. You've all been awesome, and your entries were awesome, so that's great. You can subscribe to any of them right now. The link should be everywhere. You should be able to find them pretty easily. And if you are a YouTuber yourself, you can collab with me anytime you like. Just send me a message, and I'll probably do a video like this again. I'll probably contact you in the future for other videos. Just let me know what you want to do. But for now, I will see you later.